For the past 6 months, I've been sharing my home maintenance tips on YouTube, and today we're here to switch things up a little bit and talk about something very important. So I have Kelli here with Medicine Hat Emergency Services to talk about something extremely important, which is home safety. I'm going to ask Kelli a couple of questions today and get all the answers that I am very much in need of, and I'm hoping that you guys are as well. We can learn something from today. Thanks, Kelli, for coming out.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes. Okay, so we're just going to jump right on into it.
Sure, let's do it.
And talk about smoke detectors.
Okay.
So how often should we be testing our smoke alarms?
Yes, smoke detectors in homes are literally the #1 line of defense in a home fire. Only working smoke alarms save lives. We should be testing those every month, changing the batteries every year, and then making sure we're changing the entire device every 10 years.
Okay, and then fire extinguishers.
Yeah.
Do you really need a fire extinguisher in your home?
For me personally, non-negotiable. So yes, I personally would recommend a fire extinguisher. Is it necessary and you don't have one? No, it's not. Honestly, they are a great device. They are sort of that next line of defense if something were to happen, particularly in the kitchen, or you have a small fire happening in a bedroom, they could come in handy. So I would say yes, if you can. They're about $35. They're not overly expensive. They're not going to break the bank.
Right.
But if you don't have one, don't worry. That's why you have a fire department in Medicine Hat.
Yeah. And then if you are buying a fire extinguisher, which is highly recommended, where are we keeping this for easy access?
So most fires in across North America, across Canada, and particularly in Medicine Hat, happen in the kitchen. And so if you are going to have a fire extinguisher, I would recommend having it somewhere in the kitchen that is easily accessible.
Okay, that makes sense. Perfect. Okay, and what's the #1 fire hazard that you see that most homeowners don't talk about?
Batteries.
Okay.
Oh, I know, sounds like such a boring topic, but it is so. Just last week, 2 fires caused by lithium-ion batteries.
Wow.
Lithium-ion battery is anything that's rechargeable. Phones.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Phones, laptops, tablets, watches, scooters, bikes, cars, right? So lithium-ion batteries are becoming more prevalent. They're in all of our devices nowadays, and those are causing fires. And they're not small little smothering fires. It's like carrying a bomb around. They go poof. And so a phone is a small poof. You can imagine what an EV car looks like when those go poof. They're huge.
So how do you avoid that? Because obviously we all have these rechargeable batteries in our home.
Absolutely.
Like you just mentioned, that list is extensive and more than I even thought. How do we mitigate that or avoid hopefully having a major occurrence in your home?
That's a really great question, because I don't want people thinking they're walking around going, oh my gosh, this thing is going to blow up and start a fire. I got to get rid of everything. No, it's about using the right charger that comes with the device. That is consistently what we're seeing, and the fires and the cause of the fires in Medicine Hat that we've had with lithium-ion batteries is that people go, oh, this fits, and they plug it in. And what happens is that depending on that charger, it's sending the wrong amount of voltage to that battery. And so potentially is overheating that device really quickly and causing it to explode and go into thermal runaway. I won't get sciencey on you, but that is the science term. You can look it up. But so making sure you're using the right charger, making sure you're not using chargers from, I hate to say, but the gas station, the dollar store, the cheap ones. They too do not know when to stop charging that battery the same way the one that comes with the device does. With our Apple chargers, it will stop.
It literally has safe charging built in.
It has safe charging built in. Those other ones do not. So they will overcharge that battery, which eventually runs down that battery. It compromises its effectiveness, so to speak, and eventually can get so hot and explode.
So you're going to sleep at night, and everyone, I mean, at least in my house, we have the tendency to close all of our doors, and we want it dark.
I love that.
Is that good to follow? Is that safe practice?
Absolutely. If you look online, there's a close before you doze campaign. But we light this our research institute lights these 2 rooms on fire, closes the door and keeps one open, and it shows you how much a door can keep the smoke out, because smoke is what kills people in house fires. It's not necessarily the flames. 2 breaths of that black smoke that come off of things like furniture and wood in our homes, 2 breaths of that and you're unconscious. And so what we want to do with keeping the door closed is keep that smoke out should something happen.
Candles. I love me some candles, create some nice mood.
Everybody does.
You know,
Yes.
like, you know, read a book, have a cozy candle. But obviously they have a bit of a dangerous element to them.
Yes.
Are they as dangerous as people say, or?
If you leave them on, yes, absolutely. That's why they come with a lid typically. Like the 3 is to smother the fire if they're ever got out of control. That's why they come with a lid to put it out. We had a lady have a 3-wick candle, and the flame got, I'm not kidding, probably this tall. And she grabbed it, you know, so scared, like, what am I supposed to do with this? Went to her sink, poured water over it. That's like a no-no. It's like a grease fire. It blew up. And she had smoke and flames on her roof, because what you're supposed to do is, you know, she could have taken a cookie sheet or a pot lid. You smother that fire, take away its oxygen, right? But yeah, you are only supposed to burn 3-wick candles for an hour. Anything longer, the hotter that gets. Yeah,
the wax. And
the scent. The scent is fuel, right? And so the hotter that gets, the more scent that's released, the more fuel you are feeding that fire. And yeah, it can go wrong quickly.
Okay, good to know. First of all, thank you for answering all those questions. That was fantastic. I'm confident that I'm doing a few things, but I'm also good that I also took a few takeaways from that, and I can implement that in my home. Before we finish though, I want if every homeowner watching this video can just do one thing to make their house safer, what would you recommend? What's one takeaway that everyone can leave with today?
Smoke alarms.
Smoke alarms.
Honestly, I will. It's on all of our trucks. It's branded everywhere that we talk, because here's the reason: because homes today are not made the same way they used to be. 40 years ago, homes were made, the products in our homes were made of 100% wood. You remember grandma's old furniture with the floral on it? 100% cotton. That burned so much slower. You had 17 minutes to escape out of a home at that time when the smoke alarm went off. Now we have less than 3. Because the homes are made of plastics. Everything is glued together. Wood is glued together. That's fuel.
So everything's more flammable in the home.
We have less than 3 minutes to escape. And if you are charging a e-scooter, which a lot of kids' homes have nowadays, at, let's say, inside just a doorway, you have less than a minute to get out, because they're that boom. It's not a slowly growing fire. It's like a big boom. So you have less than a minute to get out.
Wow. Okay.
So the only way you're getting out is if you have a working smoke alarm.
And if you're notified.
And if you're notified, right?
Okay. I love that. That's a fantastic tip. Okay, so what I would say to everyone is your challenge tonight is to spend an extra 10 minutes, check your smoke alarms, make sure that they're working properly. If your batteries need to be replaced, do so. Make a record of it somehow on your family calendar, on your phone, somewhere, and that way you don't forget, because it can be easily overlooked, but it's also very quick and simple to just check and be done.
It's so important. And if you don't know how to check it, or you're afraid to get on a stepladder because they are high, call the fire department. We do free home safety inspections. And so we will come, probably me, or one of my colleagues will come, we will check your smoke alarms for you, we'll make sure they're working. In some cases, we will give you one if you don't have a working one at all in the home, and we will recommend something to buy.
That's fantastic. That's really good information. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Perfect. Well, thanks for joining us, Kelly.
Yeah, you betcha.
That was so informative, and I appreciate all the information. And we'll put a few links on the bottom, just that way if you need any more information or where to contact Kelly or get all those services, we'll put all those links below so you can check it out. Thanks for coming.
Yes, thanks, Julia.